Hi everybody. So unfortunately, I'm sure you saw our cute little Plymouth Rock Bantam chicks last week. But this is the only one left. Now, I am not going to throw the hatchery that we got these from under the bus because no one is perfect. And that's the truth of the matter. But this does give me an opportunity to tell you what we do when we end up with just one baby chick that makes it. Because chicks do not do well on their own. They get very, very lonely and upset, and usually they do not thrive well by themselves. So here are some options that you can choose from in order to help your chick that is now alone. So, but what do you do? Because inevitably this does happen. They can come down with so many things, and with chicks, they go very quickly. So if you didn't hatch out that many chicks, then this could be a situation you find yourself in. So you have to think of some ideas to make sure that this chick does not feel like it's by itself. Something that people do is they put a mirror in with the chick, and that will help them feel like they're not alone until they're old enough to be put in with your other flock. I would highly suggest that integration process take place as soon as possible when you have a chick that ends up by itself. Also, if you have any other kind of bird, like for example, we have quail. So truthfully, I'm about to show you what we're going to do because we do have so many chickens on the farm. We do have some very juvenile birds that we can put in with this baby, which is what we're just about to do after we very, very thoroughly clean this brooder. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But if you do not have that option, you might consider putting them with another bird, or as soon as they're old enough to get out of the brooder, and if your weather permits, then I would suggest putting them in a cage and putting them in the run with your other chickens, just so they don't feel like they're all alone. They really are not creatures that do well all by themselves. They do not thrive. Here's what we're gonna do for our poor little lonely buddy here. Okay guys, since I do not know what caused the loss of the chicks, I am gonna go ahead and get him out of the brooder, and then I'm going to very carefully clean it. So all I'm gonna do temporarily is put him in this box, and I'm gonna hang the light above him. Now, he won't be able to get away from the light, so I'm probably gonna hang it pretty high because I don't want him to get overheated in this box because he's not gonna be able to get away. So, and it's just for a minute. And for cleaning, guys, you may have already seen my video that shows you how to clean this brooder. Again, if you have a brooder that's plastic, wash it, and then I would also suggest spraying it with some hydrogen peroxide, which is what I'm just about to do. I'm going to scrub this, and then I'm going to spray it with, I usually use half and half water and hydrogen peroxide, but considering the hydrogen peroxide that we buy is 3% hydrogen peroxide mixed with water, I'm going to use the pure hydrogen peroxide because I do actually need to disinfect it. I want to make sure that it wasn't anything to do with our brooder, and whatever it was doesn't stay in the brooder. So I'm going to clean it very carefully. I'm going to take out the plastic piece that's at the bottom that goes underneath the water and food. I'm going to take that inside and wash it and then spray it with this. And that's really all I can do. And then the good part, we're going to put our baby back in, and then we're going to pick our two smallest Buff Orpington. The reason I'm choosing our Buff Orpingtons and not the breast chickens is because the breast chickens are a little bit wild and crazy, nicest way to put it. And the Buff Orpingtons are very calm and sweet in general. And I'm going to choose the two hens to put with this little hen. And they can grow up together until this Bantam is ready to go in with her flock. Okay guys, I went inside and I scrubbed our lid that we put the food and water on, and I scrubbed the food holder, and I am gonna go ahead and use a new waterer. All I'm gonna do is clean out those shavings and get those chicks in there.